Hey everybody, Dr. Jesse Morris here. Today's video is going to be a little different than normal. I feel really called to share some of what's in my heart around COVID. And this one feels a little vulnerable, but I feel like I just got to get it out there. So I was at the beach this weekend having some quiet time, reflecting on the state of the world. And I was really struck with this sense of how much scarring and wounding is happening in humanity right now, particularly around COVID. And, obviously there is harm being created by the virus and by our response to it. And, I think only time will tell which aspects of our response have been appropriate and life-saving and reduced harm, and which aspects of our response actually created collateral damage and ended up creating more harm than good. One of the things that comes to mind, is just the massive, widespread fear and stress and separation that's come from our response to the pandemic. And as a result of that, massive unemployment has led to a rise in domestic violence and child abuse and suicide. Social distancing has led to situations where grandparents can't hug their grandkids, and we've let people die alone in hospitals. And again, regardless of the appropriateness of some of those responses, there's been harm and damage that's been created as a result. One of my concerns throughout the whole pandemic has been the imprint of on our society when people's gut response or their habituated response to everyone you pass on the street as being their potential threat and potentially dangerous. And so I have some real concern of what happens in our society when everybody sees every other person as a potential threat. And I don't know how that plays out, but it doesn't seem good. And another thing that feels really clear to me is that there's healing to be done. There's a lot of healing that's to be done now, and there will be a lot of healing that needs to occur for years to come. And, my hope is that we can all zoom out a little, and if we can feel how painful and intense this period has been, that maybe we can hold a little more understanding and a little more compassion for the people in our lives. And my hope is that we can all find our unique way to show up and give our gifts and contribute to the healing that needs to be done. And maybe, just maybe, we come out on the other end of this healthier and more loving and stronger than we were before. And that's really my hope through this. And I'm feeling tender, and I also feel really grateful for you taking a few minutes to watch this. And if it feels right for you, if this resonates with you, feel free to share it. And please go forth, heal the world, and I'll see you soon.